Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Eugene, and I'm the first year student of International Relations at Petrozavodsk State University. Today, I want to tell you about Russian literature. The topic of my talk is Russia, a country of literature. My presentation includes such parts as introduction, prose as an architecture, representatives of the Russian prose, poetry, a play of feelings, representatives of the Russian poetry, popularity abroad, summary, conclusion, and references. And now we turn to the introduction. Russia is a country of great literary figures who have made an unimaginable contribution to the formation of literature throughout the world, not only of past centuries, but also of the present one. The aim of my speech is to prove that our multi-faced Russian literature is very rich. The first part of my talk is dedicated to the Russian prose. Prose is an architecture, not a decorator art. Prose is incredibly rich in its genres, one of which are biography, manifesto, short story, and feature article. Prose is deeply rooted in the ancient times. The buds of this tree still bloom. Russian prose is famous for its vivid images, attention to details, indescribable and authentic atmosphere. The fathers of the Russian prose are Leo Tolstoy, Mikhail Sholokhov, and Fyodor Dostoevsky. They are one of the most famous Russian writers and thinkers, one of the greatest fathers of the Russian prose. Some of their most famous masterpieces are the novels War and Peace, Quiet Flows the Dawn, and Crime and Punishment, which received worldwide fame. However, Russian literature is famous not only for prose. Another equally fine type of speech organization is poetry. The very concept of poetry is inextricably linked with rhythm, deep meaning, and lyrics. Some of the most memorable genres are ballad, fable, thought, and ode. Let's turn to the representatives of the Russian great thought and word. Alexander Pushkin, Sergei Yesenin, and Mikhail Lermontov are famous for their ability to translate words into the brightest images that leave a lasting impression on the heart, and their talent was a discovery for the rest of the world. Many of the works of domestic literary figures gained world fame, and some were even made into films. Some of these masterpieces are Eugene Onegin, The Hero of Our Time, and The Black Man. To put it more simply, Russian literature culture has found recognition not only within a single country, but throughout the world. I strongly believe that it will still continue to develop on the basis of the covenants laid so long ago. In conclusion, I would like to say that Russian literature is great, thanks not only to the cultural diaries, but also to its flexible and multi-faced language, which brings thoughts to life. Here you can see the references I used during the creation of this presentation. Thank you for your attention.